Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Wiz videos, and today we're looking at graphing linear inequalities. So let's begin. Alright, so here we're going to graph linear inequalities, and these are going to be in slope-intercept form. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. Alright, so these are very similar to just graphing regular equations, where you're looking at the slope and you're looking at the y-intercept, and you're going to use that to tell you where your line's going to go. The only thing that's different is that it's an inequality. So it's not just all the points on the line, but it could be the points below or above the line, or it could be the line itself. It's a lot of different options here. So let's take a look at this one and see if it makes some sense to you. So over here I got some notes to let you know what the line should look like and what your shading should be. So here, if you have a sign inequality, it doesn't have an equal to, you use a dash. Similar to when you just graphing a straight line and you don't have the equal to, you use an open circle. Here you're just going to use a dash line, meaning all the points on that line is not part of the solution. But if you have one that's equal to, then you draw a solid line showing that all the points on that line are part of the solution. And you just got to take a look and see what you have so it lets you know what to draw. Okay? Then the next thing you need to figure out is, do you shade above or below? Similar to drawing a regular flat line, are we going to the right or are we going to the left? Well, here, if it's less than, we're going to shade everything below. And if it's greater than, you're going to shade everything above. Alright, so in this first example, like I said, it's similar to the equations. You're going to find the y-intercept, plot that point, 0, -3. Alright, we're going to do the slope, 1 over 3. We go up 1 and over to the right 3. But the next thing you're going to do is just figure out what line to use. So because it is a equal to, we're going to have a solid line. So we draw a solid line like so. Alright, and next, because it is a less than, we're going to shade under. So you just shade down under below that, and that's it. That is graphing an inequality. So what does that mean? That means everything below this line, and because the line is solid, everything on the line, all the points, the x's and the y's were there. If you put that x and that y in there, it would be a true equation. It wouldn't be false. It would be true. Alright, let's take a look at one more example. Okay, here we've got y is less than 3x minus 1. Okay, we're going to start with the y-intercept, which is at -1. We're going to look at the slope. The slope is 3. But because it's a whole number, you could make it a fraction by putting it over 1. So you go up 3 and to the right 1, and you get your second point. So we're ready to go. All we got to do is figure out what type of line we need and where to shade. So because it's not an equal to, we're going to use a dash line. So I'm going to draw a dash line right here. And because it's a less than, again, we're going to shade under and go underneath. And that's it. That is how you graph the linear inequalities when they're in slope-intercept form. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Wiz videos. Have a nice day.